Yo, what's up? This is Sonny from Sonny Eat Well Club. All right, so we're into October, pumpkin season, apple season. All right, so we're going to do a pumpkin spiced muffin, and it should all come to about 40 calories a muffin. It's going to be fast, going to be simple, and it's going to be easy, and they're going to taste great. So we're going to start like this. We've got, if you can see this here, it says zero sugar. Okay, it's Pillsbury cake mix, yellow cake mix, and it's zero sugar. Very important to buy the one that's zero sugar. We're going to dump that right into here. Okay, let's put this to the side. All right, now we're going to put a can of pumpkin in there. Another thing that's very important, this says 100% pure pumpkin. You don't want to get the one that says pumpkin pie filling, because they look the same except it's going to say pie filling. That we don't want. We don't want the pie filling. We want 100% pumpkin. And we're going to put this whole can right in here. Okay. And it doesn't have to be this brand, any brand you want. I like this brand. But remember, no pie filling. Did that right in here. Good. We'll put this over to the side. This is fast, easy, great recipe. Now, we're going to put, this is our sweetener, applesauce. But now, this particular, you can get the jar too. I like this because I don't have to measure. Okay, now this says, okay, no sugar added, applesauce with cinnamon in it. Okay, that's going to be our sweetener in here. So let's just take this here and put it at here. Like I said, these are nice, fast, and easy. Now, I got the oven at 350, preheating up right now. So make sure you preheat your oven at 350. This should basically take about 15 to 20 minutes. I have my big wooden stick here. I like to call it the stick because it's not like a toothpick small, but I like to call it my wooden stick. And of course, after about 10-15 minutes, I'm going to put this through, see if it comes out clean or not. If it don't come out clean, it stays in there a little bit longer. All right, next, simple. We've got pumpkin spice. Okay, there it goes. Very easy. You don't have to go crazy measuring everything else like that. Okay, I got a teaspoon here. I'm going to put almost, I'm going to say half a teaspoon in. Now, you know me, I'm not this like crazy person measuring exact there. It's close enough. Don't worry with this stuff. It's close enough. So we got that. We've got regular cinnamon. Even though cinnamon's in there, we're going to add a touch more. Just a little sprinkle like this. You don't have to measure nothing. Look, a little bit come out. It's good enough. Next, we're going to put 1 egg in here. 1 egg. Put this to the side. Now, next thing is oil. On this particular recipe with the muffins, I would say use vegetable oil. And this is 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. So we're going to put that right in there. Put this over to the side. Now we put this over here. Now we're going to make these with a little bit of kind of drizzle icing on it. This is sugar-free frosting. Okay? Once you open it up, you got to put it in the refrigerator. Okay, so it's sugar-free frosting. We're going to put that to the side for right now. And what I got here is no stick spray. Now this one here has, believe it or not, it's crazy, but it seems that it's got flour in it. All right, so for no stick. So we'll show you that a little bit later. All right, so now that I got this all here, now we've got to mix it up. You really don't need, okay, you really don't need a mixer. Mix it like this. Now once I get it all mixed up, I'm going to put 3/4 cup of water in it. But I just want to mix it around a minute. Okay? Before I put the water in it. And we're just going to mix it like this. Like I said, you want to use the egg beater or food processor. That's fine. But it's really not necessary. I look at it this way. It's one less thing I have to clean. So this is coming along nice. And it blends together pretty easy too. Okay, we're almost there with this. I'm going to show this to you, as you can see it. All right. Now, Everything is mixed. Now I'm gonna put the 3/4 cup of water in it. All right, so I'm gonna put the 3/4 cup of water in it, a little bit at a time. I'm gonna mix that up. Remember, you can always add, but you can't take out. So that's why I said a little bit at a time. I'm gonna mix this up again. Okay, a little more in there. Put this to the side, good. Now we're gonna give it a good mix, good mix, good mix. All right, so this is mixed really well, really well. Now let's get our tins. Now if you have cupcake tins, that, you know, sometimes they come in rubber, sometimes they come in glass, sometimes they come in different things. I like to use these little tins here because I don't want to clean up. The less I have to clean, the better it is for me. So these are really cheap, okay, and I use these cupcake tins. Now remember I was telling you before, we're talking about this non-stick, and it has flour in it. But you gotta shake it, really good. Really good. And we're gonna spray these. Okay, we're gonna spray these. What I like to do is I like to hit it like this, one side, turn it over, get the other side, turn it over, the other side. Okay, now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill these muffin tins. All right, so I'm gonna make this nice and easy. What I like to do is I like to take a cookie tin like this here, and I'd like to place it here and here like that. It's easier for me to take in and out. All right, so now let's fill these up. All right, I got a nice big spoon here. You can use a ladle, it's up to you. Now remember one thing, you don't want to fill it, you're almost going to fill it up to the top. If you fill it up too high, they're just going to be high. Now this is, okay, just about the way I want it, which I'll show you here. And wait till you see this nice sugar-free icing we're going to do. One thing you might need, which I didn't tell you, you might need, but most of the people have it in their house, okay, food coloring, because that's white. I should have said that to you too. That's white, sugar-free icing, and we're going to add a little red food coloring in it to make it orange. Hopefully we're going to make it orange. Okay, so you got the idea of how we're doing this. Good. Now, it's a little bit on the thick side, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. It's all going to be good. I wish you could smell this. This really smells good with everything in there. Okay. Now, we'll put this one over here, and we'll go to the second one. Good. Now, if you have a little bit left over, that's okay. What you can do, if you have another tin, make more. I'm just doing 2 for right now. And of course, if I wanted to have enough just to do the 2 tins, I wouldn't have put the whole can of pumpkin in, but this is the way I like to do it. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. A little bit more. And like I said, if you have an extra tin, use the rest of this up. I just want to do this much right now. Okay, and make sure your oven's preheated to the 350. Okay, and about in 15 minutes, I'm going to turn them, and I'm going to put my little wooden stick in there. We're almost there. Look at this. Okay. And you want to try to get each about the same amount in there so they cook evenly. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Actually, this one here I think needs a little more. All right. Now remember, these are weight loss muffins. I want to do this fast and easy. You don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. So let me pop this in the oven. Woo, that's hot. Let me pop this in the oven. Okay. I got the timer on, so let's wait 15 minutes and then I'm going to turn them, put my little wooden stick in it and see what we got. Might have to go another 10, 15 minutes, we don't know. So we just keep checking it. All right, so I've got them in now, believe it or not, almost 30 minutes. I kept putting my little wooden stick in there until it was come out dry. You know, sometimes I got it on 350, but if I don't have the little thermostat that you could put in there, not thermostat, the little, not timer even, to see, you know, what the oven's on, if it really is 350, even though I put it on 350. So the best thing to do is just keep sticking the wooden stick in it, pulling it out, and when it comes out dry, then you know it's done. All right, so I shut this off. I'm going to take this out. Oh, it's going to be nice and hot, of course. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. So I'm going to put it right there so you can see it. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, so now this is what we're going to do next. Let me just move this over a little bit. We want to put a little icing on here, so I'm going to show you how we're going to do this little bit of icing. I've got a little paper plate. Why? Because I don't want to wash it. I can throw it out. I've got 0 sugar icing right here. 0 sugar. Get it in the supermarket. And I'm going to take my spoon, and it's vanilla. As you can see, it's vanilla. I'm going to put some in here. Okay. Just like that. A little bit more. You don't have to measure this stuff. Now, what I got here is I have in this bottle, because I made this in the bottle, this is food coloring, obviously red. I'm going to put a little drip in, like this, just a drip. Okay, and I'm going to start mixing it. Now, if you put a little bit in, you can see it's turning orange, hopefully. And we want to mix this up good. Okay. Now, this icing, okay, you have to put in the refrigerator once you open it. And this has been opened already, so that's why it's a little thick. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. So it's got to work it in a little bit here like this. Okay. Okay, and you can see it's orange. Okay. Now, if you want it a little darker, you can put a dab more in it, just a little bit, because you can't take it out once you put it in, but you could always add more to it. There we go, a little bit. Want to make it a nice orange, or close to as orange as I could get this. Okay, now, here's the trick. I'm going to take this, it's kind of thick, you can see, look, I'm going to put it in the microwave to soften it up a little bit so I could drizzle it on to make it easy. So let me just do that right now. I'm going to put it in for like, I put it in for like 25 seconds. Okay, we just want to soften it up a little bit so I could drizzle it. And I'll stir it in there a little bit. Almost there. And it all depends on what microwave you have, and it's easy enough to just keep looking at it. Okay, I think that's good. That's good. So let me get a plate and take some of these muffins out and show you what we're going to do. I got a little plate here. All right, let me take my little knife that I have here. Okay, to get them out. Now, if you buy this product and you use it, or anyone that has any stick that has a flour, that you're going to see how these are going to pop right out. All right, so first of all, let me get this out of the microwave. Okay. All right, now give it one more little stir. See, now it's nice and soft. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, all I'm going to do is going to take this, now watch this, and drizzle it. Drizzle it over a little bit, just to get a little bit on there. That's all we want to do. Just drizzle a little bit. Drizzle it a little bit. A little bit. Now, you don't have to put that much on it, because don't forget, we're trying to do weight loss pumpkin spice muffins. Just a little bit. You know, give it a little extra taste. Okay, put this to the side. I don't have to do them all right now. You don't even have to put the icing on. So let's just take, now watch how nice it's going to pop right out. It's got there 1, 2, and don't forget, this is for weight loss. You only have one a night, or one a day, I should say. Let's put this to the side. A little hot, move it over. Okay, so here we go. Here is our pumpkin spice muffins. Comes out to be about 40 calories a muffin. Just look how nice. And like I said, if you don't want to do the icing deal, then don't. All right, I'm the real deal when it comes to weight loss and weight loss meals. Like, comment, and subscribe.